Well, hello there and greetings to you. It is Matthew McDonald here, and in this video we are going to do the quick start guide for the WP image drop. So by now you should have it installed, and we're going to get started right away inside of WordPress admin. So going to WordPress admin, under the media, I'm going to skip the media library and we're going to head over to WP image drop. And to get started, we're going to go ahead and click Get Images. That's going to open up the Unsplash website. I'm just going to drag that to untab it so that we can drag those images into our image drop. So putting those side by side here, we're on Unsplash. I'm going to go to the natural option here. Have a look around. There's some really nice images here, and we can start dragging straight away. So here's an image. I'm just going to drag it over with my mouse down, let the mouse go, and it's going to import that image reference to my WP image drop. There we go. Beautiful. I can click that, and now I've got my links here, small, medium and large. I can use those links to add the image anywhere I like. I also have custom options, so if you know exactly what size you're looking for, you can use that. You can use it by the width. Then the height will be automatically calculated, also set by the height, or then by height and width, which is the third option. Let's go and get another image. So going back to Unsplash here, I'm going to go ahead and drag in another image like so. I'm just clicking and holding the mouse down, letting it go, and that's all it takes. Let's bring in one more image here. Why don't we get this one here? This is a butterfly by the looks of it. And here we've got 3 images in our WP image drop. Now let's go ahead and create a folder. So here we've got kind of outdoor kind of stuff going on. So let's categorize these together. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to click, hold the mouse down and just drag it over another image, let it go, and there's my folder. Super easy. I mean, this is exciting. This is called being productive with your WordPress images. So here's our folder and here's our image. Now with the folder, if we hover the mouse over it, we have this option here, folder settings, and we can give it a name. So let's call this one outdoors. Save changes, and you can see now my folder has a name as well. Now why don't we try and drag an image directly into the folder just to be even more productive. So back here on Unsplash, let's grab another outdoors image. I'm just going to drag it over and put it directly over the folder, letting it go, and now you can see we've got 3 images inside the folder. Let's jump into the folder by clicking it, and you can see here's my 3 images. Now if you want to make nested folders, like for instance, let's say we want to put these 2 in a nested folder, you can drag that together, and now you've got this. We're still inside the outdoors folder, you can see it here, but we've also got a nested folder here now, and let's call this sky, something like that. And so look at that. You can drill down. Don't go too deep. Like really, you can go unlimited levels deep. That's the way I've built it. But don't go too deep. You end up getting messed up in your head when you do super deep nesting. But you do have that option, which is really nice. So now that we've got a couple of images here, how do we use it in our posts and pages? Well, I've got a post and page ready for our quick start here. So let's add an image. I'm just going to choose to add block, and look at this. We've got a WP image block here. I'm going to select that. There's our placeholder. Select image. It's going to open up a window, and look at that. There's our images ready to go. So we've got our caterpillar here, we've got our outdoors there. If we jump in there, we have our sky, and we have this other image. Let's go back out. I like the caterpillar here, so I'm going to select that. It's giving me these size options now, and it's got a select button. So with the select button, we just add that to our post. Look at that, bang, it's in here. Now when I select this image, I've got a number of options. We've also got text here, so you can click in the middle there and add my image title right on top of it, and selecting that we can make it bold. You can link the actual text as well. You do have other options here like the color, you can check that out. Now before we move forward, let's go to the WP image drop panel and see what's available to us. So on the left side here, with the block selected, so if I click away and select the block, I'm getting the WP image drop options here. I'm under the block menu. Here's the page. You won't see any options there. Block, here's our block options. So we have the placement option straight away. If you don't see this, by the way, just go ahead and click your cog wheel up here to bring it up and make sure you're under the block menu. From here, we can change the image. We've got the image URL. So for instance, if you want to use it in a different place, you can just grab the URL from here as well. You can link the image. These are pretty straightforward options. The image is actually responsive. So you can choose, for instance, I'm going to use, let's go use a custom height. So you can go like this and create a banner as well. And you say, well, Matt, that's a great banner, but I can hardly read the text. Well, let's close the main options here. Let's go to the content option and just bump up that font size, which is really nice. Now you want to turn that into a banner. Well, let's go back to the image drop here and add a link. And now this whole thing will be like a banner. And we can also obviously spice it up, put a bit of rounding on the sides like that. You can even turn it into a circle if you want. I don't know why you want to do that, but that's available. Hey, let's take a quick look at the filters. I'll just add a little bit of height here so you can see the image. You've also got filter options here, so you can go ahead and blur it. Since this is a quick start guide, I'm not going to spend a lot of time here fiddling around, but I just want to show you that these are available to you. The hue rotate is a lot of fun because you can change the color to match it with whatever you've got going on your page, and you've got other options there as well. So we've got filters, we've got content, which is to do with the text. If you want to move that text to the top, then you have the placement. You would use the placement Y, put it at the top, and there it is. Now this is a little bit hard to read, so let's give it a background. There we go. Now the background, let's give it a bit of padding X just to make it look really cool. And now we just add a bit of margin to bring it down. Why don't we do a little bit of drop shadow just to make it look cool. Let's give it a little bit of transparency. We're getting carried away, which is not really the idea with a quick start guide. So let's keep going. So there we go. You can come in here and you can use these different tools. Now, if you say, hey, Matt, I just want a basic image with an alt tag. I don't want this fancy stuff. Well, you can grab the image URL from here. You can go ahead and add your typical image block. If you want to use that, choose insert from URL and just paste it in there. And now you've got the WordPress default image editor if you want to use that. Okay. So this is actually more advanced, has a lot of features, but if you want a simple one or use it in other blocks, you can definitely do that. So there we go. Let's update and just have a look at what we have created. And there we go. There's our sample post. And you can see our image is there, good to go, which is really nice. Just a quick side note, I possibly mentioned this, you can link the title, so you could have a link for the title, or then you could link the whole image from here. So there we go. That is the WP image drop quick start guide, and the cool thing about it is you can manage hundreds if not thousands of images, and you can do it with a nice drag and drop system. If you do have the premium package, congratulations to you, by the way, and I'm going to do another video where we just specialize on the premium features. So that's it for this quick start guide. It is Matthew McDonald here. Thanks for watching. Go ahead and use your WP image drop, and I will see you in another video very soon. Cheers.